Hey, what's up, guys? Sam here, and I'll be doing the free video for Friday, December 15th, 2023. So, another week is in the books, particularly large week, especially after Powell on Wednesday, kind of unleashed the Kraken to the upside. So, that'll make 7 weeks in a row now that we've been up and made new highs, trading above the previous swing highs, within a stone's throw of the all time highs. So, not a ton of nuance here on SPX, and I'm not going to particularly try to find a ton of nuance. Like, what do I tell you when every day is up and every week is up? These are all things that you know. The main thing I'll just stress to you is there is a target here at 47.43, 47.44, right in that range. So be aware of that. We did kind of put in a little bit of a doji candle there, and today's candle is not overly convincing. So if we break above 47.44, I think we can run to the next target, which would be 49.18. Well, I have to give you the previous highs first, 48.15 or so. So another 60 points on top, and then another 60 points on top of that to 49.18. But do be aware of the 47.44 level there. It's a pretty key level. And we're going into next week, and we just finished doing the premium video for the folks in the gold room, and again, there's not a ton of nuance here. Bonds are going higher, which is very positive for stocks. Dollars going lower, which is positive for stocks. The only kind of red flag that I see, and it's frankly not even a red flag, it's more of a yellow, maybe whatever's even less cautionary than yellow, is the VIX. The VIX is going to have a daily squeeze going into next week. And this indicator here, the high-low pro on the daily time frame of SPX, is printing an extreme label, which is completely unsustainable. So next week, also keep in mind, mechanically speaking, a lot of the options that rolled off today, and it was a big contract expiration, will no longer be there to kind of hold the market up next week. So the market will be probably a little bit more free to bounce around. So you're going into next week without the mechanical help of the options expiration, as well as an extreme reading on your high-low pro, which is exceptionally rare and very close to your target, 47.44, and a daily squeeze on VIX. So is that enough to get short? No, but these are just things you should be aware of, because aside from that, everything is just straight up. So in last week's video, we talked about trading some of the garbage stocks, and boy howdy, remember we told you about Docu? Man, oh man, in my wildest dreams did I not expect this. I told the gold room this is a $60 stock when it was at 40, 48. Here we are 1 week later, 63. Massive, massive stuff here. I mean, the stuff of dreams. We were called out team in the room when it was at 197, 195, somewhere in that range. He said it was a $220 stock. I didn't think it would happen by Friday, but here we are. We called out Carvana. Massive, massive moves here. So last week we were talking about trading all of this, let's call it dog shit, and which is a technical term, and it certainly has worked in a very big way. So I asked you guys in the YouTube chat to post some of your favorite charts that have this pattern, right? They all have this signature pattern. And what I did is I went through and I graded them out. So instead of going through them individually, you could just see if your stock is here on this list. And I actually haven't updated this since like Wednesday, so this may be a little out of date. But basically, it says that Team, Lyft, Carvana, Snow, SoFi, Twilio, Affirm, Arc, Docu probably needs to be higher, SMCI, Upstart. These are all places to really focus. One name that I do not have on this list that I need to add is Upwork, UPWK. That's one that we're actually going to be looking to buy very, very soon next week. UPWK, Upwork. That one has a very nice breakout pattern. So I'll leave you with this one, because this one actually hasn't done the thing yet, and it certainly is set up to do it. So this is kind of a very, well, it's kind of the quintessential setup, essentially. So, you have a bull rating there, almost a perfect score. You have a squeeze, you have your thrust, clear breakout level, and very high short interest. So I think this can get to 18 probably in a week. Another one that we were trading in the room is STNG. So we caught a very nice trade in this today. And we're going to look to buy the 60s on this next week. I don't think this is broken out at all. I think this goes considerably higher. I think that it actually gets to $70. I think this is going to break out above that 65 previous high. And you can see the score here yourself and the thought process. So we got in and out of that one today just because it moves so much from our entry. But we're going to be looking to buy the 60s here for Jan on Monday. The Upwork, on Upwork, we're going to buy the 15s for Jan on Monday. And I could give you 100 picks, but I'll probably just leave it there. Just because, again, it's more of the same, right? It's like Amazon, right? Amazon here starting to break out. Clean pattern. Not a lot of compromise here. Perfect score, perfect squeeze, perfect pattern. So, you kind of have to trade that. Microsoft, Meta, Tesla, big on Tesla here as well. So I'll kind of leave all of that to your discretion. One thing I do want you to keep an eye on, though, is oil. And again, I'm bringing you oil not because not because I think that it's more bullish than Amazon, because it clearly is not. Amazon's A+ oil will not be. But one thing that we caught today on the flush, and I think we were very fortunate to get a flush in this today, is MPC. So, of course, this one's not as clean as Amazon. So if you only have $1, put it in Amazon because it's much easier. But we are going to be looking to trade this to the upside here. Kind of a little bit of a bull flag pattern here. Looking for a big breakout. I think if it can get a close above 152.5, it's just going to be gonzo, and it's going to take out the highs. So we do have this going in next week. We're going to be looking to buy STNG. We're going to be looking to buy Tesla, and we're going to be looking to buy Upwork as well. Of course, Amazon and Microsoft are always on the list. So that's the video, guys. Again, if you want us to review anything in the next Friday's video, just drop it down there in the chat. I'll show you this list one more time. It hasn't been updated in like 2 days, so maybe the scores are a little bit different, but essentially this is kind of what you want to be trading. Keep an eye on that Lyft. I think Lyft is a very big stock here, and I think above 15, it probably starts chewing up to 20. And a lot of your stocks are in this list as well. So hopefully you found it helpful. Leave us a like, leave us a comment, even if it is just your cat or your dog's name. It is helpful for the algorithm. And come back next week, and we'll do it again. Cheers. Hey traders, this is Sam with Simpler Trading. I want to thank you for watching today's video. Hopefully you found the information in it helpful. If you did, leave us a like, leave us a comment. It really does help us out with the algorithm. And if you want to see us trade live with our own real money and be part of the community, come and check us out at simplertrading.com.